Upbeat, inspiring music begins and then fades into the background. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a world that many are curious about, but few truly understand. We're going beyond the movies and headlines to explore a day in the life of a United States Marine. What does it really take to earn that title and live that life? Let's find out. The journey for every Marine begins in one of two places: Parris Island, South Carolina, or San Diego, California. This is Marine Corps recruit training, or boot camp. Forget everything you think you know about waking up early. Here, the day starts before the sun even thinks about rising, usually around 4 a.m., to the gentle sounds of a drill instructor's voice. It's not a suggestion, it's a command. From the second your feet hit the deck, you are moving with purpose. The first hour is a whirlwind of what they call daily routine, making your rack or bed, with hospital corners so perfect you could bounce a quarter off it, getting dressed in your uniform of the day, and hygiene. Everything is a race against the clock, and perfection is the only standard. This isn't just about cleanliness. It's about instilling discipline from the smallest task up. Then comes physical training, or PT. This is the cornerstone of a Marine's life. It's more than just push-ups and running, although there's plenty of that. It's about pushing your body past its limits. And more importantly, convincing your mind that you can keep going. You learn to rely on the recruit next to you, to motivate them when they're struggling, because you know they'll do the same for you. It's here that the idea of I starts to fade, and what takes its place. After a quick, high-energy breakfast in the chow hall where you learn to eat fast and efficiently, the real training of the day begins. This could be anything from classroom instruction on Marine Corps history and traditions to ours on the drill deck, learning to march in perfect unison. It might be time at the rifle range, where every recruit must learn to be proficient with their M16 rifle, understanding that it's an extension of themselves. Or it could be the obstacle course, a physical and mental test designed to build confidence and overcome fear. Each day in boot camp is meticulously planned to break you down and then build you back up, stronger, faster, and more disciplined. You're stripped of your individuality to be remolded into a cohesive unit. The drill instructors are tough, demanding, and relentless, but their purpose is singular: to ensure you have what it takes to survive in combat and to uphold the legacy of the Marine Corps. It's a 13-week transformation that culminates in the Crucible, a grueling 54-hour final test of everything you've learned. Those who complete it earn the title of United States Marine. It's a moment of immense pride, a feeling that stays with you for a lifetime. But earning the title is just the beginning. After boot camp and further specialized training, you're assigned to the Fleet Marine Force. This is where the real Marine Corps life begins. So, what does a day look like for a Marine on a regular base? Say, Camp Lejeune or Camp Pendleton? Well, the early mornings don't go away. The day still typically starts around 5 a.m. with unit PT. It's a way to maintain the peak physical condition demanded of every Marine. This could be a formation run, a session in the gym, or specialized combat conditioning. It's also a time for leaders to check in with their Marines, building camaraderie and ensuring everyone is ready for the day's mission. After PT and chow, the workday begins. This varies dramatically depending on your military occupational specialty, or MOS. If you're an infantryman, your day might be spent at the range, practicing live-fire drills, or conducting patrol exercises in the field. A communications Marine might be setting up and maintaining complex radio and satellite networks. An aircraft mechanic could be working on an F-35 fighter jet or an Osprey, ensuring they are safe and ready to fly. From logistics and supply to intelligence and cyber operations, every Marine has a crucial role to play in the larger mission. The work is demanding and the standards are high. The Marine Corps ethos of Semper Fidelis, meaning always faithful, applies to every task. It's about being faithful to your country, your corps, and your fellow Marines. It's about taking pride in your work, no matter how small the task may seem. But it's not all work. When the workday is done, Marines are people just like anyone else. They have families, hobbies, and friends. On base, you'll find gyms, movie theaters, and community centers. Marines might spend their evenings studying for college courses, working on their cars, playing video games, or just hanging out with their buddies. There's a strong sense of community. The bonds forged in training and through shared challenges create a support system that feels like a second family. Now, let's talk about deployment. This is the culmination of all the training. A deployment can take a Marine anywhere in the world, from providing humanitarian aid after a natural disaster to serving on the front lines in a conflict zone. Life on deployment is a completely different reality. Here, the days are long and often unpredictable. You might be living in a forward operating base, or FOB, where conditions are austere. The routine is centered around the mission. If you're on patrol, your day is dictated by your operational schedule. You eat, sleep, and work in a constant state of readiness. Your rifle is always with you. Your senses are heightened. The focus is sharp and singular. Accomplish the mission and bring everyone home safely. The camaraderie here is deeper than anything you can imagine. You rely on the Marine to your left and right for your very survival. You share everything: food, stories, fears, and hopes. In these intense environments, you see the true character of the people you serve with. You see incredible bravery, resilience, and compassion. It's also important to acknowledge the human side of deployment. There's the challenge of being thousands of miles away from loved ones. Mail call and video chats become lifelines to home. There's the mental and emotional strain of operating in high-stress environments. Marines are trained to be tough, but they're also human. They look out for each other, not just physically, but mentally as well. The Marine Corps has placed a huge emphasis on mental health and providing resources for Marines and their families. And then there's the return home. The reunion with family and friends is an incredible, emotional moment, but readjusting to life back home can also be a challenge. The world has kept spinning while you've been away. The quiet can be jarring after the constant noise of deployment. This is where that Marine Corps family is so important, providing a network of people who understand what you've been through. So, a day in the life of a U.S. Marine is not one single thing. It's a journey of transformation from a civilian to a recruit to a Marine. It's a life of discipline, physical readiness, and dedication to a job. Whether that's fixing a helicopter or leading a patrol, it's a life of incredible bonds, shared challenges, and immense pride. It's a human experience, filled with moments of hardship, humor, and profound purpose. It's about being part of something larger than yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today to get a glimpse into this world. I hope it gave you a new perspective and a deeper appreciation for the men and women who serve. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. And as always, leave your questions and thoughts in the comments below. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.